If you somehow haven't noticed, Bethesda decided to announce Oblivion Remastered. Oh, and release it the same exact day. Just a little remaster of that game that defined a genre, brought back an Unreal Engine. But if you're anything like me, someone who didn't grow up with the game and has never played the original, you have to be wondering, is it really worth your time? So before you decide to risk your hard-earned $50, as someone who has no nostalgia, let me try and help you decide if Oblivion Remastered is worth your time. The game starts off with a beautiful intro cinematic to help set the vibe and deliver some exposition. You are then immediately thrown into character creation, and it does not disappoint. It has all the playable races you'd expect from an Elder Scrolls, with even slight variations in each race based on your origin. But where the character creation really shines is the ability to customize your face, because there really seems to be no limit in the best way possible. Once you finish making your little monster, it's the classic, or maybe the original, Bethesda setup. You're a no-name prisoner who ends up getting thrusted into adventure after a mini tutorial dungeon. Once you finish that, you walk through this door and the world opens up for you to explore. The mechanics and gameplay are what you'd expect from an Elder Scrolls game. If Skyrim's your only reference, the combat, stealth, and skill leveling are comparable to Skyrim, give or take a few minor differences. But Oblivion does do a lot different. There are more stats in Oblivion than just stamina, health, and magicka to level up. The lockpicking is arguably more interactive, and the magic system is spectacular. From the variety and versatility of the spells, I truly understand why the players who played Oblivion said Skyrim's magic system was so bland. Oblivion Remastered feels like a remaster in all the best ways possible. What do I mean by that? Some remasters just remake the game, quote unquote, fixing the scuffed, bugged, or goofy aspects that were in the original, forgetting that those quirks are part of what made the game great. Oblivion Remastered doesn't do that. It still has a lot of those game-making quirks. It's only missing some of the bugs just because it's on a new engine. It's a small price to pay for a game that looks this good. Now, as much as I enjoy positively talking about this game, by no means is it perfect. Currently, I've heard it's had some crashing issues for people. Personally, for myself, it's only crashed once, but I'm sure that number will eventually climb. The only other thing to mention is that you need to remember this is a remaster of an old game. A great game, but don't expect it to compare to some of the best new games out right now, especially if it's your first time ever playing Oblivion like myself. Nostalgia does play a factor for the enjoyment to a point. So, is Oblivion Remastered worth your time? It's hard not to say yes, especially if Skyrim is the only Elder Scrolls you've ever played. This is a must-play. Oblivion was a game that defined a genre, and they know it. There's a reason the day they announced the remaster, they immediately dropped it for only $50. And with today's game prices, that's amazing. So, if you're looking for a game with that classic RPG feel, or want to revisit a timeless classic with modern day graphics, Oblivion Remastered is the game for you. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
I need a way to fix on my heart, but there ain't a bandage to cover these scars. Keep using my kindness, 'cause that's who you are.